How's it going, folks? Jack Miller here, incredibly underqualified punk historian, and here we are again with another update video. So as some of you guys probably remember, just before I posted the Misfits video, I made an announcement that I would be going down to Fest in Gainesville, Florida, and I had a fucking blast. I went down there with my buddy Chris. We went to see the Menzingers on the Impossible Past anniversary set. That was fucking awesome. We also got to see Against All Authority's reunion, and that was super fucking cool. That was honestly one of my favorite sets of the entire show, and it was seriously fucking incredible to see Avail reunite. That's honestly something I never thought I would get a chance to see, and I'm sure a lot of us probably felt the same way. We didn't think Avail was ever going to be back together again, but there they were, and that was fucking really cool. I also got a chance to see No Trigger again, Anti-Flag, The Bouncing Souls, and Hot Water Music. Those were all rad sets. I had a great time. It was just a blast overall. While I was down in Gainesville, I also got a chance to meet some of you guys in person, and that was so fucking cool. I was not expecting anything like that to happen at all, so thank you all so much for coming up and introducing yourselves and talking to me about my content or my band in person. That was incredible. One of the highlights of the entire trip. Running a YouTube channel is obviously nothing like being in a band. It's not like I'm going to different clubs every night, talking to new people, seeing new crowds and stuff. It's usually just me at my computer and numbers, and of course I'm reading comments and stuff, but I usually don't have any faces or voices to match with those, and so it was actually really cool to be able to do that for the first time with some of you guys. I want to shout out JP from the band Talking Props, who I met while I was down there. They came all the way from Chile to play Fest this year, so that was really fucking cool. They're a rad punk rock band, definitely worth a listen if you're into stuff like Dillinger 4, the Flatliners, and Off With Their Heads. You can check out their album Passive Aggressive that came out earlier this year. I've got a Spotify link to that in the description below. And then I also want to shout out all the rest of you guys who I met while I was down there. I know a couple of you guys said you were from all the way in Costa Rica and you were watching my YouTube videos down there, so that was really fucking incredible. And then the rest of you Americans and or Canadians who I also met while I was down there, it again was seriously the highlight, one of the highlights at the very least of the trip, to just meet all of these people who have seen my videos. I had no idea that I was going to run into any of you guys down there, and that was amazing. So thank you all for making it the best fest I've been to so far. But as I'm sure you can tell from the title and thumbnail of this video, the Fest recap is not the only thing I'm here to talk about today. I also want to let you guys know that I finally got my Patreon set up. I'm going to be doing some album reviews on there. I'd also like to potentially review some of you guys' music, because I know a lot of you are in bands, so if you're interested in having me do that, there's an option to send me some of your music on there. I'm also going to be doing some acoustic sets for now, and I might have a few other people come and do that too. I'd like to be able to do full band sets at venues around my area or wherever I'm hanging out, but I'm unfortunately not equipped to do that at the moment. But that's something that will happen on there in the future. I've got two donation options set up, one for $5, another one for $10. The $5 big boy bag option, as I'm calling it, will get you a shout out at the end of each video on a little title card I'm going to put together, and this will also give you access to all the live streams and reviews, whether that be the album or band reviews or the acoustic and later full band sets. That will all be available through the $5 tier, and then the $10 bigger boy bag, as I'm calling the $10 option, will get you everything in the $5 tier, and I will also be accepting requests for album reviews and band submissions through that. So if you're feeling kind and you got the extra cash, I would really appreciate the donations. Helps me, helps the channel. I'm sure you guys have heard that from other creators before, but it is true, and so if you are, I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing my first review on Patreon next week. I'll be listening to and talking about Bad Religion Suffer, so if that sounds interesting to you and you're feeling kind, I'll be leaving a link to my Patreon in the description below, and I hope to see you there. I am also going to be doing a poll in the next couple of days for the next YouTube video that I do. I have a few ideas for that, and I'm looking forward to hearing all of your thoughts on those ideas. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching as usual, and I will see you all in the next upload.